Hello to everyone out there. I'm Poetic Heretic, and welcome to this general astrological overview for the day of February 11th, 2022. So, the day has come. As you can see, especially as we back this up just a little bit, right up here in Capricorn, the final, at least for this time around, Mercury-Pluto conjunction does perfect today. And so you can see like right here, right around 9 a.m. Eastern time, it does perfect, though we will likely feel this all day today. So this is it. Again, we've talked about this, so I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but expect on this day to see some very significant deep communication, thinking, ideas, perhaps the revelation of secrets. That's something we should probably talk more about with Pluto, because Pluto is also very secretive. And when Mercury gets together with Pluto, there's often this sense of like taking our minds into the secretive realms of Pluto. And the interesting thing about Mercury and even the mythology, which we won't get into right now in this short video, but Mercury has the privilege of going anywhere. And if you notice, our minds, our actual thinking mechanisms can go anywhere. Think about that for a moment. Our thoughts can go places that our physical bodies cannot so easily go. Our thoughts can go virtually anywhere. Anything we can think of, our thoughts automatically go to. And so Pluto representing these, not even just secrets, but these things that are so far out of the ordinary and so deep and so fundamental that we normally never have access to them. Well, our minds can indeed gain access to them. And this Mercury-Pluto conjunction is, of course, suggesting that on this day, that is the kind of stuff that may very well come up. And of course, it's going to vary from person to person, depending on how it hits your chart, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, we should also consider that this is connecting back to when Mercury was conjunct Pluto before. And so I'm going to actually take you back through here a number of days, back to when Mercury was recently retrograde, and we can see here on about the 28th, 29th of January was the last conjunction, and going back a bit further, you can see here that right around the end of 2021 was the first conjunction before Mercury turned retrograde. And so we can basically expect returns to themes that we were dealing with around both of those times today, and especially I would say the first conjunction, but quite possibly also the second. So indeed, Mercury-Pluto exploring the deep, dark, secretive, transformative, intensely psychological, revelatory, in some cases even once in a lifetime type of things. That is the main theme of today by far. Now, in addition to that, in the background, we of course have the moon continuing her journey through the latter part of Gemini, and just coming off of that square to Neptune and that trine with the sun that we talked about yesterday. And so, especially for those who are up early today, there may still be that sense of added confidence or energy or willpower from the moon trine the sun, but also the potential for confusion or the desire to escape with the square to Neptune. However, as we get further throughout the day, the moon will move from talkative, communicative, data-oriented, information-oriented, changeable, adaptable, flexible Gemini to the sign of Cancer, and it will do so around roughly 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. You can see it here in the sign of Cancer by 7 p.m. And so the mood of the day will definitely shift by then to something that is more slow, more calm, more emotional. Cancer in and of itself has a certain depth that reminds me of the Mercury-Pluto conjunction we just went over, even though that's really not the same energy, but there's a certain depth to both of them. And so that's kind of interesting that the moon is entering Cancer right as that conjunction perfects again on this day. But yeah, something that is more inwardly focused, and a mood that is maybe more about like, oh, how can we nurture something in safety so that it may grow. So expect things to calm down in the evening. So other than that, that is about it, dear viewers. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have fun with that Mercury-Pluto conjunction today.